Matt Nadeau was living his dream. He was brewing beer for a living. Then one day, out of the blue, he was told that the name of his beer was too close to that of a popular energy drink. Matt wasn't happy.
I was a one-man operation for 4 years. I brewed alone in my basement of my home where this business started 12 years ago, and we now employ 7 people, plus my wife and I, and we're looking to get into possibly a new building. You never know. I mean, it's a classic American dream. You know, September 14th, I get ready for work, and I get an email from a lawyer that represents an energy drink company in California, a $1 billion corporation, saying I need to cease and desist my Vermonster beer that I brew up here in Vermont. I'm just beside myself. The way the system is set up, I'm being explained by these trademark lawyers, is that this will enter the court system, and this $1 billion corporation will be allowed to fight this in the courts with dollars. You know, when I pledged allegiance as a kid to this country, this is a cool country and a great country, and I love it. And I don't remember the end of it saying, and justice for all with the deepest pockets.
So, Matt, I got to tell you what a pleasure it is to have you here, because you are someone who stood up to the big guys, and you were willing to take on Goliath, weren't you?
Well, yeah, I was, after I talked to my wife, we decided that we'd try to give it a shot and fight this battle. And it was a very lonely battle at first. We got some quick support from people. You know, the local papers picked up some stories on it. It started to spread around. Shortly after, we had stores that were pulling product from the shelf.
But that didn't solve the problem to this point, did it?
No, I tried contacting the lawyers, and when I said, you know, I'd really like to talk to somebody at the corporation because I think we can work this out. And I was told basically that if I had anything substantial to say, she would pass it along.
What did you do?
Well, we started to contact people with our email list. Friends of mine from Green River Pictures, they put together a nice YouTube video. And it was shortly after that I was talking with the CEO. I just still am in amazement of how quickly and how fast and how much support we got on this.
What is your message for fellow business owners or even an individual who's dealing with something like you got?
Well, my first words of encouragement would be to hang in there, try the social media like we did. And the second words, which I think are the more important words, are, you know, join us in a call for our representatives of this country to reform trademark law.
Matt, I congratulate you on that, and thank you for sharing your story with my audience as well. We never heard back from the folks at the energy drink company, but Matt's really happy with them. They cut a deal, and he's back to brewing beer. You want to know more about his company? Well, all you do is go to rockartbrewery.com. He's also on the case of doing something about trademarks. He wants to make sure that what happened to him doesn't happen to any other business. And I got great news for you on that. Because of what happened to Matt, the U.S. Senate just unanimously passed a bill to deal with this so that no one else will have the experience he did. Now, how about you? You want to protect your trademark? There's an easy process for that. You start by going to uspto.gov. When you go there, you can find out if your product or service is eligible for a trademark. If it is, you run a trademark search for free on their database. You can also submit your application there. It's going to cost you around $300, but it sure could save you a ton of